So we have a wonderful artist coming in, Rosanne Baker Thornley, and we're going to play her brand new release, which is called Falling, and then we'll talk to her about the song and her wonderful career.
Oh boy.
If you have a change of heart and everything just falls apart and all you got gets tangled up in you, when it's too much for you to hold and everything unfolds around you, anything you try is never true. When you're falling, you can't find your feet. Promise I will keep a place for you to land. When you're falling, grabbing for the sky, you should know that I will catch you when you fall. I'll catch you when you fall. When belief is all you're following, those days when you step in and you are someone else, when your dreams are brighter than the climb, life's full but you can't find the pieces of yourself. When you're falling, you can't find your feet. Promise I will keep a place for you to land. When you're falling, grabbing for the sky, you should know that I will catch you when you fall. I'll catch you when you fall. When you're falling, you can't find your feet. You need someone to keep a place for you to land. When you're falling, grabbing for the sky, you can close your eyes. I'll catch you when you fall. When you're falling and you can't find your feet, I promise I will keep a place for you to land. When you're falling, grabbing for the sky, you should know that I will catch you when you fall. I'll catch you when you fall. Catch you when you fall. Catch you when you fall. Catch you when you fall.
Rosanne Baker Thornley, what a beautiful song. Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's nice to be here.
So this is a new release, just fresh onto the scene.
Fresh last Friday, I guess it was.
Now tell us about the song. It's Falling. Who's falling? Are you falling?
This was really written around a friend that was going through some real challenges in his life. And it was written as sort of just saying, I'm here. That regardless of what's happening, just know that there's a place here to land, and it'll be okay.
That's so nice, because so often people, when you're going through a hard time, they say, what can I do, what can I do? And really just need them to be there.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what I've said at some point, is that is really a form of love, is just being there, not offering, I can do this, I can do that. It's just, I'm here. I'm here for you.
You've been writing songs for a long time.
A little while.
Like we go back, I knew you with the Baker Smith,
Back
sorry.
then.
Baker
yeah.
Smith
and
Band.
Daystar and Night School.
Daystar, yeah, yeah.
All those bands. It was a connection through Keith Mackay back
That's
then.
right. That's
Yeah,
right. And
yeah.
now, were you always writing your own material, or did that come after performing?
You know what? I actually wrote my first song when I was 8.
Wow.
So I've said this before. It's like, you know, when you're a little kid, you go, when I grow up, I'm going to be. Quite literally, when I was 8, I remember going, I knew I was a singer-songwriter. It was just, and that's when I wrote the first song. I didn't really fully step into it, though, until I was about 14, which is still pretty young. And then I sort of went on this folk sort of journey and eventually joined a rock band and then started doing the rock touring full-time all the time. And it wasn't until a little while into that, like a good many years, that I decided to get off the road, put out my first album, which was Courage. And then even with that, I stepped back when my daughter was born. It was like, passion changed. Didn't expect that. So I got off the road and I started working with other artists. So that's, and that's still with the writing. Because I was always asked if I would write with people. And I always said, I write for me, that's it. But then I thought, you know what, the idea of writing with people was kind of cool. Because you're kind of falling into their space, funnily enough. You're falling into their space and writing through their heart, their eyes. And I love doing that. So I do.
Is that like a collaboration, or you're actually...
It's all collaboration.
Yeah.
I love people being in the room with me. Because there's a real energy in the room.
Yeah.
And
But how do you do that? Like, what, do they sing a bar and you play a little riff, or what happens?
Quite honestly, the way it works is when you go into the room with someone and you sit down, it's all in the conversation. Like even just talking to you both today and picking up on little things, it's like I will be sitting there during a conversation, writing things down and going, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. And then it's sort of mapping out where we might go. There's so many different ways to write a song, but that is the way I sort of seem to work.
You're not really in one genre. You've done the rock thing, which I've seen you do, and this lovely tune that just came out. How do you, how would you describe your music?
Yeah, that's a, you know what, I'm not sure, because it's sort of, to me, it's got an ambience to it. It's definitely singer-songwriter, but it also has sort of this ambient, floaty, moody kind of feel to it. It's very much mood, and I think a lot of that is because that's how I kind of function, is on how things feel.
Yeah.
And that's what I pick up on in all of my life, is that.
Is it hard these days to get your song out there and get it heard?
It's so much work. Oh my goodness. People ask me what I would like to do. I always say I just want to write. But and how often do you write every day? Oh my goodness, I'd love to write every day. I might write down a line and just write it down and go, okay, that's that. But there's so much work behind the scenes as an artist these days of promoting, talking to people. Well, plus it's not just me these days. It's like I'm working with other artists that I'm definitely invested in and helping them out too. So it's a busy bucket.
Right.
And I'm sure streaming has a big effect on how you get an album out there.
Yeah, well, it's a very, very crowded playing field these days. And they're really, anybody can put out a song. Quite literally, anybody could record anything and put it on Spotify. I think they get 100,000 songs a day. That's a lot of songs. And granted, some of them are great, some of them may not be, but as someone that's playing music on radio or picking it up for a playlist, it's a lot to listen to. And sometimes when you get to the great stuff, you're just exhausted, I'm sure. It's like, another song in C, you know? Yeah.
What are your thoughts on AI? Would you ever use it?
I definitely think AI is a tool, and it should be used as a tool. Like, it's potentially for editing, I guess. I wouldn't use it for songwriting. I remember when AI first kind of came into the fray here. The first question I asked it was, "Are you a songwriter?" Because I thought that's a good. I want to know if you're a songwriter, and it said, "I don't have the emotional capacity to be a songwriter." And that's true, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the experience, the life, the all those things. And that's what I truly believe makes music. That's why people want to listen to artists, is you want to feel it through them. whatever it is they're sharing with you.
Are you still doing, I know you were doing a project, the guitar project? Were
Yeah, the
you-
acoustic
tell
guitar
me- Tell us
project.
about that. That was really interesting.
The Acoustic Guitar Project is based out of New York City, and what they do is they have cities around, I think there's 52 cities around the world, and they have a curator. So I'm the Toronto curator, and that curator has a guitar. So every year, that curator picks 5 artists to participate in the Acoustic Guitar Project. And how that works is you get the guitar for 1 week, and you have to write a song, and you have to record it. But record it on your, this is not about production, it's really about the song. So if you want reverb, I always say, just sit in a marble bathroom, because, and you have to go from start to finish, there's no fixes. So, oh God, I think I've done that now, it's gotta be 9 or 10 years. But I've had some amazing people.
That's so cool.
Amazing
Yeah, it's a
people
great
in
idea.
the city. I think the first year I invited Julian Taylor, who wrote Ballad of a Young Troubadour for the project, Susie Vinnick, Blair Packham, Keith Mackay, and me, because I could write once for the project. So I wrote a song that's actually on my album called Give Me One More Night. And it's great. Because of my photography, my love for photography, when I give the guitar to somebody for that week, I like to take photographs of them in whatever environment I think really fits with them. Could be a playground, could be just sitting beside their bookcase. So I love it. It feeds me on a whole bunch of levels.
Oh, that's a
But again-
great project. Rosanne, tell us where people can find your music online and
Well, I'm streaming pretty much everywhere. On Bandcamp, which I think is really valuable. I really think the music business has to be reconsidered.
Yeah.
But anyway, on Bandcamp is where you could purchase my album and my singles. You could find me on Spotify, Apple, all those places. Also, if you go to rbtsong.com, which is my website, and subscribe to me, I won't kill you with content because I simply don't have time, but I will talk about the milestones. And here's a new single, or here's a new video, or here's a single I've just released with somebody. Like I've got 4 singles out right now. One is mine. One is Marshall Dane with Somebody Somewhere. One is Jackie Laver with So Bad. And another one is Not Ready to Love You with December Rose. So there's 4 singles
Yeah.
out. So I would talk about those. And that's rbtsong.com.
great. We're going to play one more of your songs. Can
Thank
you tell
you.
us about it before we hear it?
We're going to listen to Her Mother's Eyes. And that really, it starts out, it was the morning of the day. And it is about the morning my daughter got married. And I was taking photos only in the morning because my daughter said, Mom, no camera at the wedding. And I looked at one of the photos I took of her afterwards, and she's sitting there in this chair, and I literally looked at that photo for 2 hours, just staring at that photo going, I need to write about this. And I thought I was writing about the dress. For some reason, I'd written down the dress. And it since then became Her Mother's Eyes and was all about watching your daughter growing up in front of you and what it meant to me. It's a very heartfelt song.
Beautiful.
look
Rosanne,
forward to
thanks
it.
so much for coming in.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. That
Thank
was
you.
a delight having you.
Thank you for having me.
It's the morning of the day. Her life is gonna change, and it's quiet. She is in her hotel room. All the girls will be here soon, but not arrived yet. All the pieces of this dream, all the months imagining, and here she is. A bit of old, a bit of blue, a bit of borrowed, a bit of new, just like she's planned it. She's years of braids and ponytails, pink lemonade and fairy tales. And today she is a bride, and she's 6 years old inside her mother's eyes. They sit together on the bed, a picture-perfect wedding dress waits in the corner. A mother-daughter side by side. They don't speak so they don't cry. The day moves forward. Bit of lipstick, bit of blush, a bit of champagne, all because here she is, standing in her wedding day with her beautiful bouquet, just like she's planned it. She's used the braids and ponytails, pink lemonade and fairy tales. And today she is the bride, and she's 6 years old inside her mother's eyes. She thinks about all that they've had. She knows love moves them forwards, not back. And she smiles 'cause she knows what they'll have. The years, the braids, the ponytails, pink lemonade and fairy tales. Today she is a bride, and she's 6 years old inside her mother's eyes. And today she is the bride, she's the passion, she's the pride, and she's the light in her mother's eyes.
Rosanne Baker Thornley, lovely song.
Lovely song, lovely woman.
Yes,
It was
indeed.
so nice to
It was
have her
nice to
here.
have her in.
Yeah.